everyone, my name is Sarah Stevenson and welcome to Dieting with Sarah Stevenson, yours truly. So you're probably wondering, why am I getting into a diet? The other day a friend came around not too long ago when we were doing a film project. I'm a filmmaker if you haven't picked up on that fact. And we were doing a film project and he asked me, why am I going on a diet? Well, I'll answer that question on this video. The reason I wanted to go on a diet is because I was very unhappy about the way I looked for a long time. In my last photos I took, which were at a special film festival, I looked overweight, a little bit pudgy in areas that I shouldn't mention, but I didn't feel comfortable in my own skin, in my own clothes, and I just felt like I just didn't feel really happy with the way I looked at the time. So, I'll start at the beginning of how it all got started. So, I think the best way I could probably start this is that I started with me working in the food industry. See, for a long while I was working for both Michelle's Patisserie at a factory and at Hungry Jack's or Burger King, whatever, if you're living in America. Sorry about that, folks. I'm getting over my cold. So I'll start at the beginning. So I worked in Michelle's Patisserie for a little while, and while they offered to give you free treats here and there sometimes, I didn't get tempted or get involved in any of the food I did work on when I was working there. I always made a rule not to ever eat any of the food I worked wherever I worked. So I didn't eat at Michelle's Patisserie or Hungry Jack's for a long time. But that's not where it started originally for me. I think the most likely place I did get started into eating too much junk food would be when I started attending, TAFE, the Institute of Technology and all that stuff. So I started eating more and more bad food there. I mean, when you're watching friends or family eating junk food, you start to feel a little bit kind of like you just feel left out. That's what I was feeling at the time. So I began to do a bit here and there. Sometimes on the odd day, I would often order myself a bucket of wedges, potato wedges, and another day I would order myself a chicken, fillet burger on the other day. And then then it became an ongoing thing for a while. And then eventually, once I graduated, I did put on a little bit of weight. And then I started working. I was a graphic designer at this time, and I started, didn't get too many jobs, and it kind of frustrated me to no end. I mean, most of the time it was volunteer work, and I wasn't too peeved what I was working on. As long as I was working, I was happy. And most of the time I would often be most of my times my friends would call me out to take me out to dinner or something, and I just feel like they didn't realize I was going through a mental crisis with my work, and I was eating too many junk food. It started off just once a day, once a week, and then it started to grow into 2 days a week, and then it kind of went up to 4 days a week that my junk food became a little bit more harder for me. I mean, I didn't know how to stop until until one time I went to a shop, and I was shopping around, and that person said that you are overweight and that this dress won't fit you. I was upset, and I was really upset, so I left the store. Another time, when I was with my parents at the time, I was shopping, and one of our friends, who was a sort of a good friend to my mum and dad, remarked to them that I looked like I was putting on a bit of weight, and it kind of upset me again. It only decided just this year, I decided that I should change my life around and try to eat better. So I started, the first month was difficult. My sister said if you somehow wean away from junk food for 1 month, you broke the habit. And I kind of agree with her on that score. It's kind of helping me a lot. And the first month was hard. I kept getting cravings, like wanting to go out and get something to eat. And then all suddenly I felt hungry for more food. So the first month was hard. And for other reasons too, like I had some pains here and there, but other than that they cleared up eventually, and by the second month it became easier, and by the third month it became I no longer had the need for craving for food, or for junk food I mean, and I ate better. I started eating salads more, and I started eating my dad's special cabbage soup. Don't worry, it's not an ongoing cabbage soup diet thing like some of you guys may fear. As it turns out, it's just a soup that my dad would often make during winter time, so it's all safe and good. And the food is good roughage, so it kind of helps me put off the weight a bit, and it's really helping me a lot. And by the 4th month, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm getting close to, more and more getting closer to my ideal weight soon. Hopefully, my ideal weight I'm hoping to achieve would be between 70 to 65. I'm at the point at 80 at the moment, so I'm hoping that by the end of 2 weeks time I'll be down to 80, and then I will be setting my next goal to get down to 70 hopefully very soon. I just hope that I do a good job at it. So that's about it, and I'd like to show you guys something before I go. So both of these shirts here, they used to cling to me like a second skin, and I got these not too long ago, and when I first bought them, they kind of cling to my flesh, to my like a second skin, as I said, and it was very uncomfortable. I didn't like showing my belly weight very much, and now that I've lost a lot of kilograms, they're starting to, become baggy. So that's a good sign that I'm losing weight. According to some diet websites, not the stupid ones, the reasonable ones that deal with you just knowing what to eat and knowing when you're going to lose weight and all that. It says that you'll start noticing you're losing weight by, say, 4 or 3 months. So that's a good sign. So I'm getting there, guys. I'm really happy. So I think that's about it for me today. So I'll talk to you guys soon for my next vlog episode. It won't be as long as this one, so I just hope you guys will be around to see me then. Alright, please subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you at my next vlog episode. Alright, bye for now.